Yo, how's it going everyone? Welcome back, hope you're all doing good. We're back with another video on CarX Drift Racing Online. This time a follow-up to yesterday's video, where we were talking about the latest update, PTR 2.13, all the new features, all the new stuff coming to the game very soon. And this is a separate video, just talking about the new competition mode, kind of like a Formula Drift style tournament, online in the multiplayer, and it's called Top 32. And you can actually find out a lot more details about this, as one of the actual developers of the game, this person here, as it says there, developer, has put it in Russian and nicely translated it for us as well. So there's a lot of details about this mode. We'll talk about it and read it out, and then yeah, also in a day or two we'll try and play this. I have tried it already, but there's not enough people actually online playing this mode in the beta version to be able to actually do a race, to do a competition. So we'll do that hopefully in a day or two and actually show you some gameplay. But yeah, basically it says Top 32 will be available in the Europe region, so I'm guessing the Europe servers only, which should just mean like if you are in America or somewhere else, all you've got to do is switch over to the European servers and then you can play this. Hopefully it's not just exclusive to people in Europe, and you know, people in other regions are able to switch to the Europe servers and still play this, so hopefully that's what that means. Then it says Top 32 is a competitive drift mode. To our game, it's been carried over from competitions that take place on real tracks around the world. So another thing is there's actually a lot of Formula Drift tracks already in the game. As you can see in the background here, we've got West Coast Arena. There's also Red Ring, N Ring, and I think one more as well. So there's also the newest map, which was Mondello Park. So there's actually quite a few real life drift tracks in the game already, and it kind of sounds like they're trying to put in, like I said, a kind of Formula Drift style competition into the game, like officially as a multiplayer mode. So that's really cool. Then it says to participate, the player must have an experience in XDS races, as well as understand the basics of pair drifting, so tandems basically. When it says experience in XDS races, I think that just means like you probably need to play like the single player tandems or the online tandems first before it lets you play this. That sounds kind of what it means. But who knows, we'll test it out very soon obviously. Then it says in CarX, in the Top 32 lobby, there's a list of available tournaments with a display of current stage and a timer of the ending. Okay, so that's pretty cool. That's a bit like Call of Duty, for example, where like it shows you how close to the end, or you know, how far into the tournament it is. Then you can decide whether to join that one or just wait till it finishes and join the next one, so that's pretty cool. Then it says entry into the tournament is available at the registration stage. Okay, so there's like a registration stage. After joining, training will be open. At this time you can change your car, customize it, and practice in the race on a specific championship configuration, so on like a specific route basically. After completing this workout, this training, remember this is all translated from Russian, so it might sound a bit weird sometimes. The vehicle setup and select function will not be available after the qualification stage. Okay, so there's like a registration stage, a qualification stage, which is this here, and then obviously some stuff coming up after. So after the qualification stage, there'll be a single race. The best result of 3 attempts counts here, and on its basis, a grid is formed in accordance with the number of players. Okay, it's like a kind of bracket, like a yeah, a grid basically. It will always be rounded to 16, 8, and 4 and fewer. I.e., if there's 18, the grid will be 16. Okay, so they're kind of doing it in groups and brackets and stuff. So again, following the kind of Formula Drift style way of doing this tournament. It says at each stage, the races are held in parallel. They are performed in pairs, where the first player is the leader, second is the follower, and then the drivers switch roles. Okay, so like basically everyone at the start in the first few rounds is going to be kind of playing together, but I guess you can probably only see like you and the other person. So it'd be like you following one person, then they follow you, and while you're doing those 2 races or those 2 tandem drifts, everyone else is doing the same, but you can only see like the person you're drifting with. That's what this sounds like here. Then it says in the final, the matches are held sequentially, so in a different way basically. You have to spectate and then wait for your turn, instead of everyone going at the same time and only being able to see like certain people. So yeah, held sequentially. First the race is carried out for first place, then for third place. Not quite sure what that means, but okay, again, it's all translated, so it might sound a bit weird. After a loss, you can stay in the championship to spectate the results of other players. in the full bracket, so you can either leave or you can stay and spectate. If you get counted out, if you lose, if you get knocked out of the tournament. Be careful, the records of the race are not saved. I don't know what this means. I don't know if that means like just if you back out early, your records won't be saved, or maybe there's just no saving of records at all, even if you finish the whole thing. I'm not quite sure what that means. I'm hoping they've got some sort of like leaderboard system, or yeah, just something where you can actually have your name on the screen and then, you know, try and knock other people off the top or whatever, get your top spot and do that sort of stuff. So it sounds like there might be some kind of leaderboard or records element to this, so that's pretty cool. Something we've been wanting for a long time now in our CarX. It's some kind of competition, leaderboard, you know, Formula Drift Star event, or, you know, mode, which is what this is. And yeah, it sounds like it could have leaderboards as well. Then it just says level up your drift skills and strive for victories. Our goal is to make competition with fun. Therefore, the CarX team would closely follow the comments and wishes of the players. Nice. Any feedback from you will be grateful. Cool. And then it says, if you find an error, please send it as follows. Specify the conditions, what connection you're on. Indicate a specific sequence of actions, how we can reproduce the problem and fix it, okay? Or record a video demonstrating the issue, upload it to YouTube, and provide a link. Cool. And that is all the information, I think. So there we go, someone's already asking, top 32 for North America region. It sounds like, at least I hope, if you're not in the Europe region, you can just simply switch to the Europe servers, then take part in this. I don't think they would just bring it out for people in Europe. But yeah, you can switch servers really easily, so hopefully it just means you've got to switch to the Europe servers, then anyone can play it from around the world. But yeah, so far it sounds a lot like the kind of Formula Drift style things that you've seen from like Goosiest, where, you know, people take it in turns to do a drift run, and then it's like a bracket system, and you battle it out for, you know, the last two people, and then obviously the winner of those last two. Although it's a little bit different, this one, as it says here in the is it qualification stage, or I'm not too sure about the stages, but it sounds like at the start, before the final, like everyone's drifting at the same time, but you can only just see you and the person you're drifting with. And then when it gets to the final, you have to kind of spectate each individual tandem. It sounds like it says here anyway. The match is held sequentially, so one after another, rather than like simultaneously, compared to this one here. So yeah, it sounds really cool. Cannot wait to try this out. Unfortunately, there's not enough people actually on the beta version playing right now to be able to test this. So hopefully in a day or two we can actually, you know, enter one of these competitions, compete, and, you know, maybe see if we can win, and show you some gameplay as well. But so far, here's all the information we've got on the new top 32 Formula Drift Style tournament mode in online multiplayer. And yeah, hopefully it's available to everyone. I'm pretty sure it will be. It sounds really good. It sounds like it's not going to take too long, as the first stages everyone's drifting at the same time. Only when you get into the finals do you have to spectate each individual kind of drift or tandem run. So hopefully they're quite quick, and like you can, you know, do quite a few like every hour or so. And it sounds really good. Something we've been waiting for quite a long time. Definitely looking forward to it. And as soon as like there's actually enough people playing it, we'll give it a test, show you some gameplay, and see if we can grab maybe our first win as well. But yeah, definitely looking forward to this one. Stay tuned for another video checking out the gameplay of this when there's actually enough people to play it. And yeah, hope this information helped you out and just kept you up to date on the latest news and, you know, info on CarX. This has just been released yesterday, so it's still like brand new info. I don't think anyone's made a proper video talking about like all this information here. I think there's been a few videos on the actual update itself. I did one yesterday as well, but I don't think anyone's actually seen all this information here. So yeah, hopefully this was news to you, helped you out, and if it did, consider dropping a like. Appreciate you watching to the end as well, by the way, and stay tuned for some gameplay on this mode when we've got enough people to play it as well. But yeah, once again, appreciate you watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, everyone, and we'll see you in the next video. Peace out.